In this video, we will be talking now to Rowan Tamondong, our Binibining Pilipinas Grand International, and Chelsea Fernandez, our Binibining Pilipinas Globe. And before we continue with the interview, I hope na pagbigay nyo ako na magpasalamat muna sa pamunuan ng Araneta City at ng Binibining Pilipinas for allowing this interview. It really helped us to be able to have access with the Binibinis and have this interview with them. And it really helped, foster, good relationships between the media people and the pageant organization itself, because of their bridging of the gap between the queens and the media. And I really am very grateful na napagbigyan ako ng pagkakataon ng Araneta City na kausapin ang mga Binibining Pilipinas winners, because there's a lot of things that we want to learn from them after they won their respective titles, especially with Rowan and Chelsea and as well as Gabby, na ang magiging challenge sa kanila is their participation this coming October. And isa yun sa mga mapag-uusapan natin, especially in this video. So, stay around and don't forget to hit the notifications bell and subscribe in our channel. Ayan, okay. So, relax lang, chillax lang tayo. Ayan, so, my God! This is so exciting, no? Okay, so, diba? Sabay kanta. Tapos, hello everyone, this is Chelsea and Sashes&Scripts, and we are interviewing our reigning queens, our newly crowned queens, Chelsea and Roan. Okay, so, ano lang muna, chika lang muna. Ano yung pakiramdam na the last time we saw each other, sash and number lang ang hawak nyo. Ngayon, parang ang kinang ng corona, ha? Ano yung pakiramdam?
Ako naman kasi, like, ang bilis ng panahon talaga, as in super. Like, yung 3 months na yun, it's like a snap, tapos coronation night na. Tapos, in that point, in that certain night, you have to do all of your best. Lahat ng trainings mo, lahat ng pinag-aralan mo in the span of those months na nag-training ka, dapat mailabas mo during that coronation night. So, the feeling na nag-transition din kami from like our provincial sash and number through like our designated crown and sash made us feel like grateful for everything that's happening.
At saka ang ganda ng pakiramdam, no, na pro-media sisters kayo. Okay, you come from different camps, pero the transition from candidate to queen parang seamless. Sa tingin mo it has something to do with the fact na ang theme this year is Binibini Sisterhood.
I think sobrang saya nung reign namin right now po. Kasi, as what have you mentioned, same kami ng management. So parang, ang gaan katrabaho, ang gaan nung everyday na event namin. Kasi meron ako isang kakilala na kilalang-kilala talaga. For almost 1 year na po kami magkakasama. And then magkakasama pa kami another year kasi nga reigning queens kami. So parang, ang saya lang, magaan yung work.
Magaan yung work.
Yes.
So far, tatad kayo ng events.
Everyday po. Pero, everyday din, although nakakapagod, andun yung excitement.
Talaga? So, gusto ko lang tanungin, after nyo makoronahan, tapos the day after, parang sunod-sunod na yung mga media appearances.
Yes po. As much as possible, we are prioritizing ngayon media weeks just to like talk to like one of the bloggers and also morning shows to get to tell other people then about our experiences. And aside from that, we also want to prioritize our sleep. Kasi there are times na uuwi kaming pagod, tapos kinabukasan maaga na naman yung call time. But we have to be somewhat thankful kasi after this training na, mas mahirap na.
Mas mahirap na. And speaking of training, no, because you have approximately around 6 to 8 weeks, right? Before, kasi if you're accounting for the 4 weeks of September, let's say mid-August, you have like 2 weeks.
Yes, oo.
Right? So that's 6 weeks. And if for example, yung competition mo is either on the 16th or on the 25th of October, so that's an additional 2 weeks on the pre-pageant activities. So parang nakapagplano na ba kayo? Or naumpisahan nyo na ba yung isipin na we are now going to think of?
Well, to be honest,
Thank you! Ayan. Bigyan natin. Sige na.
sir, sa akin po, I still don't have that concrete plans yet. When it comes to my training, even my OOTDs, or gown, and even national costume, wala pa po talaga. So right now, we are really prioritizing the media week. Actually, hindi na siya week. Medium weeks.
We are weeks na.
Oo. So, I think after doing these series of interviews, I really have to focus na. And yun nga, pero last week po ata, we had a meeting now with Pro Media.
Okay.
So we already created a list ng mga designers and mga makeup artists na pwede namin
So,
makatrabaho.
may,
Kahit
naman,
paano,
kahit
meron
hindi pa
na.
nag-start yung
Yes.
training, at least may
Oo, may
parang
mga list na.
some wheels are umiikot na.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes
Okay,
po.
so that's good to hear. That's good to hear. Kasi one of the worries naming mga pageant vloggers is that kung July mag-e-end yung pageant, very tight if it happens on October or November yung pageant. And then after realizing that, oh my God, it's going to be October. I think it's for you, it's 25, right?
Yes,
It's 14? 15.
15, tama.
Right? So parang, wait lang, na-realize namin, dikit yung
Dikit
coronation.
talaga.
sa ano.
Tatlo pa kami, sir. Na
Tatlo nga
October.
pala, oo. So, sabay-sabay din kayong mag-send off.
Yes.
Sabay-sabay din yung timetables niyo for training, I would assume.
Yeah.
Yes po. And actually, this weekend na po, meron akong Q&A training.
Okay.
So, mag-start kami and tingnan namin if magiging compatible ako with my Q&A mentors.
Okay.
So, at least mag-start na. Pero like yung sinabi ko nga kanina, like sa OTD gowns,
Oo.
yung mga costume, wala pa kaming plan.
Okay. How about you, Roberta? I mean, how has the realization na ang ikli pala ng prep time?
Ano ba? Paano ko ba ito sabihin? Kasi last time, nung nag-Miss Ecotina ko, I just prepared for 6 days.
Sa kaya mo! Sa kaya mo!
So, ngayon,
Well, medyo mas mahaba naman.
Kasi
6 weeks naman.
6 weeks naman kasi to. Pero, I need to like set some list din. Katulad ng sinabi ni Chelsea, pares kaming pinag-send ng list ng mga designers. And I have some designers in mind for the long gown and national costume. And as much as possible, because this is Miss Grand International, it has to be perfect from the first day up until the coronation night.
Yeah, because there's a certain look, a certain gloss and finesse.
Yes, there's no room for any mistakes during that duration of the competition. So whatever that I did during Miss Ecotina International, I will just twist it a little bit and just
Amp it up.
like amp it up and like prepare for something like grand.
Yeah. So that's good to hear. Kasi at least even if you are currently doing your jobs now as queens with the media week, with the, I'm sure may mga sponsor appearances pa yan later.
Yeah.
At least on the preparation, the wheels are turning and you're gonna hit the ground running once the training starts. Now, I have a question here from from Effervescence99 from Instagram. Sabi niya, glowing ang skin, very toned ang body, especially for the pro media girls, and halata din naman namin na iba yung fire, iba yung glow ng mga pro media girls in the finals. And Effervescence is asking kung part ba ng training program yung ganung klaseng parang end result na the body has to be like 100% fit, the skin has to be glowing, and yung ganda natural na lumalabas.
Actually, we came from one pageant, which is Miss Binibining Pilipinas, and one of the main reasons why we focus on health and fitness is to have a healthy body and healthy mind, and that from that like saying, we have to be holistically fit, not just physically, but also mentally and spiritually. In that I think dun lalabas yung outcome ng performances namin. And during naman ng screening, diba? Like, inaalagaan talaga kami ng pro media, pinag-drip kami, every 2 or 3 times ata kami nag-workout. And we're so grateful nga din na tinutulungan kami when it comes to like yung mga meal plan, kung ano dapat kainin. Pero that doesn't mean na may mga times na hindi din kami nag-workout. Pero prioritization talaga namin yung health and fitness. Kasi once na yung stamina namin, walking up to the stage and standing for a long period of time, matetest talaga kung ano yung pinag-aralan mo during those trainings, kung kaya mo bang tumayo na napakatagal.
True. We're just fortunate enough, sir, the pro media is really supportive.
Mm-hmm.
And they're training kasi very holistically yung approach. So I think if you really have a strong mind and healthy body, it definitely radiates outside. And we're just thankful that Pro Media po is there to support us, not just morally, but financially as well.
Yes.
So,
I also want to, to ask something about yung not just the training ng Pro Media, no, but the way kayo naalagaan. Kasi kita naman that all of you, all 6 of you, hindi, parang walang napabayaan. Lahat kayo inalagaan, lahat kayo, there is, a certain support na we don't see from other girls na walang makinarya backing up them. So do you think that yung ganong klaseng support nakatulong sa pagkapanalo ninyo?
Definitely, especially in my case, sir. I've been joining different national pageants, but when we say Binibining Pilipinas, it's kind of different. So you really have to put your 100% effort in everything that you do. Like for example, photo shoots man yan, mga pasabog, paandar. And as what I've mentioned earlier, very supportive ang Pro Media. So yes po, nakakatulong talaga yung support ng Pro Media. And I think sobra din kami inalagaan dahil nakasama namin sila for almost a year now. And they really saw our potential and our capabilities. So sabi siguro ng Pro Media, hindi naman sasayangin tong girls na to. Bakit namin sasayangin? I mean, grabe yung mga potentials. Hindi naman nagbo-brag, pero feeling ko ganun yung reason why Pro Media is really supportive with their queens.
And we're treated equally talaga. Like you said, wala napapabayaan. Kasi ganun talaga yung pagtrato ng Pro Media sa amin. Like every single day, like from the moment na nag-sign ka sa kanila, and then also may housing din. Yung mga taong hindi nakatira dito sa Manila, originally came from many provinces. Like tinutulungan talaga sila financially, and like we're really happy naman that we have Pro Media on our backs.
Okay. So I want to ask though individual questions muna ha, kasi we've talked about yung how is it to be winners, how is it to be, to be yung feeling na ano na tayo ngayon, hindi na tayo candidates, queens na tayo ngayon, na parang, girl, hindi ko raw na pagmamalaki ngayon. For Roan muna, there are people who are asking me kasi na, have you already researched daw ba on Bali, on Indonesia?
Yes, I did.
So what have you found out so far?
I'm gonna learn their language, which is Bahasa.
Okay, really
And
good.
also, I'm gonna learn a little bit of Thai because all of the org in Miss Grand International are Thailander, and it's really important to have a communication with them where I can speak in Thai. And also, I'm going to have a photo shoot that is inspired by Indonesia.
Okay, which is good. Yes.
We're already planning with the photo shoots and everything, but I don't know yet if our coronation night will be on Bali or Jakarta, because a lot of people are telling me it's going to be in Jakarta. But I'm still confused on the location, final location.
But actually, mas maganda kung sa Bali siya ganapin. Kasi, because I lived in Jakarta for like 6 years, way back, before I came back here. And ang Bali talaga, because
Maybe you can teach me Bahasa.
A little bit. I can teach you a little bit.
Can you teach me now?
Sige, like if you want to say, hello everyone, you say, apa kabar semuanya? Apa kabar?
Apa kabar semuanya?
Semuanya. Nama saya Roberta Tamondong.
Nama saya Roberta Tamondong.
Diba? Yes, hello. Apa kabar?
Apa kabar semuanya?
Semuanya.
Semuanya.
Apa kabar is hello. Semuanya is everyone.
Apa kabar
Semuanya.
Semuanya.
Nama saya
Roberta Tamondong.
Yes.
Miss Grand Philippines.
Diba? And then some tips siguro when you are dealing with the locals, huwag kang mag-abot ng kahit na ano with your left hand. It's always to be right hand. So if you're going, like for example, if you're going to give them a pen, it's left.
Do you know the meaning?
Because they consider the left hand dirty. So they would offer you anything in respect with the right hand on top.
Wow.
So
Let me try it again. Apa kabar
Semuanya.
Semuanya. What's
Nama saya.
Nama saya Roberta Tamondong.
Yes.
Sobrang saya mo.
Yun. And I'll teach you several other phrases
nice naman.
for Bahasa Indonesia. So yung mga yun, just some tips lang siguro when dealing. It's always it's always in a soft voice because anything that is loud or anything that is brash is considered rude when you're talking to them.
Oh, so it's very different nga from
Oo.
Thailand.
Never touch someone over their head or hawakan mo sila sa kanilang ulo because that's rude also for them.
Oh.
So, chika tayo later
Okay.
about
Oh
that.
my God!
Ayun,
Ayun,
pala
like,
to.
in terms, like, Bali ba or Jakarta?
I was based in Jakarta, but every year I go to Bali around siguro 2 to 3 times a
Diba ako na
year.
yung nag-i-interview?
Oo.
Kasi I have work there. We have stores. I set up the stores. I do training doon. Kaya medyo natutunan ko din a little bit about their language, their culture, and if you really want the best, like spare ribs, there is oh my god, I forgot the name. I think it's Babi Ibu. I'll research later
Okay.
on. Tapos meron din sila, masarap din sa Bali yung food nila na babi guling. It's their version of lechon.
Wow.
Yes.
Hindi
Oo.
ko pa nasa lechon.
Oo.
Dala mo ako. Sige.
And actually, what's good about Bali kasi is yung the place itself is very very mystical yung mga architecture ganyan. So it's really a good place. There's nothing so much to do in Jakarta tourist wise, but sana sa Bali because
Yeah,
Bali
for
really
Bali
has
talaga.
so much tourist spots to go to.
And nga pala, in addition to that, I'm following my Miss Grand sisters,
That's good.
and they're super nice.
Do you already have like a Viber group?
Sana.
Not yet, but I do follow them on
On
Instagram.
Instagram.
My closest so far is USA.
Okay, that's nice. At least starting now, you've already started to have reach out to your co-candidates, no?
Like literally after I won, I followed Miss Grand, like the org
Yeah.
and the girls.
And the girls. Then sana you have a group chat din,
Yeah,
like
hopefully.
like,
Maybe by next month, no?
by next month para may ma-set up na, di ba?
Yeah.
Take initiative. Pabongga ka na I'm going to set up our group chats. Join na kayo dito. Nandito ang chika, di ba? Kasi Miss Congeniality
Miss
pa.
Congeniality, it's very... meron pa ba? Pag international.
Baka lang.
Malay
Sa'yo.
mo, di ba? Ikaw naman, Chelsea, the question naman sa'yo, kasi ikaw, you and Gabby have very unique challenges, right? Kinakabahan ka ba with the back-to-back challenge?
No.
Talaga?
I'm not actually pressured. To be honest, I was pressured when I got the number 17.
Okay.
Although I was always saying na, 17 is not a lucky number. I'm kind of denying it. It's not a lucky number. Para naman sir, pag natalo man ako.
Hindi
diba?
masakit.
Sa totoo lang, in reality, parang hindi masakit. Pero okay lang, dininay ko naman hindi lucky number yung 17. But, to be honest, deep in my heart, I was really pressured. And although I failed to get the Miss International Philippines, and I was really aiming for that crown, for that specific crown, still, I won. So at least hindi na-break naman yung continuous na winning
streak ng
number. And right now po, I'm not actually scared or pressured to have a back-to-back win. I'm actually excited. Why? Because this is my first time to represent the Philippines. And I really don't want to parang isayangin yung opportunity and chance because we don't know what will happen in the future. We don't know na maybe this is your last or kung ano lang mangyari. So I'm just enjoying every moment of my reign and for
Even
sure.
the competition later on.
Yes,
right?
yes. Sir, alam mo ba, meron din pala kaming talent competition.
Meron nga.
Oo, nagulat lang din ako kasi ang una ko pong ginawa.
Di ba, it's so nice na sina Ma'am Joy, Ma'am Jan pala, pre-measure kayo na mag-talent kayo.
Oo, alam mo, pasalamat ko na lang din kay Ma'am Jam. Actually, siya po talaga yung nag-push na ano ba kayo mag-talent kayo?
Diba?
So, sayang naman yung whenever, wherever ko kung hindi makita sa
Diba?
international stage. So, yan sir, to be honest, yes, I'm actually excited.
Excited. Same din ba sa'yo? Because, of course, you're Miss Eco Team, kumbaga, wala ka na kinakailang patunayan At an international level, you've already won a title of your own. Na parang, bumaligtad man ang mundo, meron kang may pagmamalaki na, uy, akin to, pinanalunan ko to. Pero now na sasama ka ulit, parang do you still feel na may burden? Or hindi naman burden siguro. Siguro may expectation lang na kailangan kong manalo dahil nanalo na ako last time. Baka ayaw mo naman na hindi ka manalo this time. Right, diba? Is there pressure like that?
From whatever that I've learned from Miss Equity, and I'm gonna instill in Miss Grand International, definitely I'm going to work 100% to get that first ever golden crown, because you know the reason why I joined Binibining Pilipinas is it's my dream, and I'm just grateful to have this crown on my head, because you know wala pang nakakauwi ng first ever golden crown, and I want to be that first Filipina to bring home this crown. And I'm gonna do whatever it takes, trainings, whatever I lacked during the competition last July. I'm gonna train every single day, maybe after the media week, start from the top again, and just like train 100% and do my best on the coronation night. There's no room for mistakes this time, because Philippines needs a crown in Miss Grand International.
I like that. I like that confidence coming from you, Rowan.
Because you know, I couldn't say that I'm pressured. It's really a tough position to be in, because Miss Grand doesn't have any crowns yet in the Philippines.
Yes.
So getting that advices from Ate Sam, the three Sam.
Yes, but actually, naloka ako. Ang ganda ng photoshoot nilang tatlo, di ba? Parang, girl, paandar tayo
You know, I was asking Ate Sam on what
Which
should
Sam? Which Sam?
Ate Samber.
Samber, okay.
What should I do? Because you know, my pasarela isn't that much of a grand experience naman. So I'm gonna definitely ask her for her help, because for me, I really look up to her when it comes to her journey in Miss Grand.
Okay.
I love her, I adore her so much.
Okay.
And when it comes to Ate Sampan, I want her wittiness. I want her like, I want me to speak like her when it comes to Q&A. So those three Sams, I definitely would take a lot of learning points from them. But the photo shoots after, because I wanna learn from the things that I lacked on, and maybe improve in the coming weeks, maybe like during those 6 weeks, because you know we Ate Samber nga told me na iuwi mo na yung corona, hinihintay na yun ang Pilipinas. So it's not hindi naman pressure for me, but it's a promise that I'm willing to take, and there's no promises that's going to be broken by the time it's going to be on October 25.
Alam mo, kinikilig ako habang nagsasalita kayo, kasi I feel that the winner's aura hasn't left you after winning the titles last July 31st. Parang feeling ko ngayon dala-dala niya pa rin yung adrenaline high and yung winning aura from that night up until now.
You know, it's a really good thing that like the three crowns are really close after the coronation night, because kung ano man yung natutunan namin in the span of 3 months, ma-adapt namin. When it comes to time management, call times, wala na yun sa amin.
So parang parang yung 3 months ng Binibini, parang training ground na rin for international.
You know, Binibini talaga is one of the best pageants that we ever experienced, and it's one of the hardest. And we're just so grateful to have this position right now, because there's a lot of potentially winners dun sa span of 40 candidates. And I hope my sisters could join next year, because all of them are deserving.
I agree.
Grabe talaga.
Ang daming, you know, one of the common comments was that leading to the finals was that ang daming fans na maka-heartbreak because 12 lang yung pipiliin. Na parang ang sakit ng hat nung first hat na
we
yun.
were actually shocked when Sir Hines announced that, we will just cut the finalists into 12. Tapos sabi ko, every year naman top 16.
Yeah. The only time na nag-top 12, top 13 sila was last year because of the pandemic.
Yeah,
I understand. Pero ngayon, parang napaka-cutthroat, parang duguan.
We were actually scared nga, we were talking, at sabi, 12 talaga.
Oh,
kasama ba
and
tayo?
yes, to be honest, when nagka-count din naman kami, so, oh my God, siguro pasok si ganito, pasok, oh my God, wala si ano, tapos hindi, ipapasok natin yun kasi best candidate to, imposibleng matatanggal siya sa 12. So So may mga ganun kaming moment, to be honest.
Even I, on the media side, I had like 21 girls in my list. Na parang,
Very deserving.
sino tatanggalin ko dito?
Diba?
Parang it's unfair na parang ang heartbreaking na magtatanggal ka, mag-cross out ka ng name just to have like top picks. And I'm sure you're aware sa mga top picks na tinitignan nyo din yan. And one of the reasons why I didn't make a top picks because I feel na magiging unfair ako kapag may tinanggal ako doon sa, because there are only 12. Pero yung 12 na yun, kayang punuan ng kahit na 20 na girls in your batch. Do you feel that kind of na parang sayang nakapasok sana si ganito kung top 15 or top 16?
Yeah, yes po. Kasi for almost 3 months, you will really see girls na, uy, nag-level up tong girl na to. For sure, pasok to sa top 12. So, it's really kind of heartbreaking when nangyari yung Grand Coronation Night na parang, sir, may moment nga yun, I'm not sure if na-take siya sa video, pero tumalikod talaga ako. Tapos nagulat ako, oh my God, ito na yung top 12. Tapos hindi na sali yung mga alam kong mga kalaban ko. May mga ganong moment. Pagtingin ko, totoo ba to? Totoo ba itong nangyayari? So may mga ganong moments talaga ng coronation na yun.
Ikaw kaya naman maganda yun, Rowan?
Like after they announced the top 12, after her speech, you know, Ate Graciela walked up to me, hugged me, sabi niya, ilaban mo. Yeah. Like,
So parang ipinasa niya sa'yo na, okay, my journey
really
ends here, so you must fulfill this dream for me.
You know, I cried that night. Hindi naman yung sobrang magulgul, pero I got sad for Ate Graciela because she's one of the sweetest. Binibini.
Yeah, agree.
Like, talagang you can feel the bad aura in her every time she walks up into the room. She deserves the world.
Yeah.
And I hope in the future she will join again.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna stop rooting for her.
We're actually talking before po. Kapag may mga, yung mga chit-chat ka with the girls, may mga madami ko narinig na, alam mo, kaya kong i-trade yung position ko, makapasok lang si Graciela. May mga ganong girls kasi nakita talaga nila kung gaano kabait si Ate Graz.
I agree din. Performance-wise kasi she really
She's a
did well.
performer.
I don't know, maybe it's just luck. Siguro, like, may mga chismis last year, no, na sa top 7, kasi top 6 lang ang kukoronahan, di ba? May mga chismis na sayang si Honey. Kasi chismis was she was number 7, konti-konti na lang, pwede na siya manalo. May mga ganun na mga chismis, although you cannot verify if it's true, pero parang, shit, ang sakit, ang liit, andun na, ang liit na. So parang feeling ko parang Baby Graciela was like 14 or 13 na, konti na lang. Anyway, so I just want to ask this kasi this year walang Miss Araneta City.
Yeah, I was
Napansin
hoping
mo?
I was hoping.
I actually asked Sir Ray about that. Sabi nila, ni-utilize daw po nila yung mga materials na ginamit with Miss Francesca. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
and
So if hypothetical question, if you're going to give that title to anyone among 40 na candidates, kanino yung ibibigay?
well, for me, I would definitely give it to Miss Nicole Budol.
Okay.
I think she is a really good model, especially that she is an influencer. And people would definitely agree with me kasi syempre influencer siya and at the same time endorser din. So I think she would be the best face for Binibining Araneta City.
How about you?
Me,
aminin mo, nag-aim po talaga siya sa
hindi, aside from me, I really like the plan of Binibini and actually Araneta City because us queens will be given a chance to be one of the Araneta City, diba?
Yeah, you
Araneta
represent
City endorsers.
you represent the brand.
Hey, you're going to be the face of Araneta.
We are going to be the face.
Kasi
Diba
isa
po?
lang.
We,
Ano ba?
We.
Pag Binibini?
Hindi kasi, di ba wala nang Binibini?
Okay,
So,
kami na tayo na.
Tayo
Kung
na.
kayong apat, kayong anim na yun.
Tayong anim.
mag-fill out.
Ayun yung sinabi na Sir,
Oh.
di ba?
Totoo na? Hindi mo sinabi.
Sinabi nila yun sa akin kasi I was asking kasi favorite ko ang Miss Araneta City. Like, I basically live here na. Tapos sabi ko, gusto ko maging Miss Araneta City naman para yun na makita ko naman yung mukha ko dyan. Diyan ako nakatira noon. Tapos, sinabi sa akin ni Sir Lee at Sir Ray na all of the queens will be an Araneta City endorser.
Okay.
Kasi, pag nagkaroon pa daw ng Miss Araneta City, Like, paano pag yung mga girls wala, yung mga queens wala, siya yung mag-fill up ng ng duties na yun.
Okay.
Kung siya nag-fill up ng gaps na yun, same din sa aming apat. Pag wala kaming apat at kailangan kami sa mga events sa Araneta City, may isang mag-fill up na queens doon.
Okay. So, last question before we wrap this up. Kasi medyo mahaba na yung kwentuhan natin.
Kwentuhan natin.
Very true.
Ano sa tingin nyo yung magiging advantage nyo going to the international competition? Kasi yun yung tinatanong ng mga fans na, tanongin mo naman sir, ano sa tingin nila yung magiging advantage?
Well, for me in my case, aside from my experiences in different national pageants and experiences in life, I think one of my biggest advantages in competing abroad definitely is the support of the Filipino people. I really like it, sir, when people are cheering for me, when they are telling me na kaya mo yan, kakayanin mo pa, ilalaban mo Pilipinas. I'm actually getting the power from them. And they are my motivation and driver to do better and be better. So I think, yes po, masasabi ko advantage ko yung support ng Filipino people.
I love that.
Yeah.
Rowan.
Aside from the support, definitely one of my advantages would be my age. Because in Miss Grand International, I'm one of the youngest.
Oh, yeah.
Again?
Yes. Again. And I'm gonna really use that experience and that youthfulness on stage
Yeah.
and be the grandest Binibini that ever walked that Miss Grand International stage. So during my competition, I would definitely set aside all of my nervousness, all of my doubts, and lift everything to the fate of my family, to my supporters, and definitely to God.
Okay. Before we end, please, invite our audience to follow you in your social media to support you in your international competitions.
Yes, hello everyone, especially the viewers of Sashes&Scripts. This is Chelsea Fernandez, the newly crowned Binibining Pilipinas Globe, and I would like to take this opportunity to ask help from all of you to support me in my journey in getting the back-to-back crown for Miss Globe 2022. And I'll be competing next month na po in Albania, and I really want the help from all of you guys. So you can also follow us, especially me, on my Instagram account at Chelsea Fernandez and on Facebook at Chelsea Fernandez. Salamat everyone!
Rowan?
Hello to the grandest people in Sashes&Scripts.
Yes.
This is your Binibining Pilipinas Grand International 2022, Roberta Angela Tamondong, and I'm going to compete in either Jakarta or Bali, Indonesia on October 25, and I hope you do support me into getting that first ever golden crown. It would be very appreciated if you could just follow my social media accounts and also Miss Grand International social media accounts on IG and FB. And my IG is Roberta.Tamondong, and on FB it's Roberta Tamondong. And please, I'm reaching out to every single Filipino community to please follow my sister and also me into getting that crown.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Roberta. Thank you, Chelsea, for
We had
the
so
time.
much fun.
Thank
Yeah, I had so
Walang
much
time.
fun as well. Ayan. And ganda din yung chikahan. It's very light. It's not as, as serious.
Yeah. We
Ayan.
needed this.
Ayan. Thank you for your
Thank you
time.
po so much.
So, bye everyone!